Hey J-Lo, before I begin, I'd like to say that I really think you made a good point on the fact that delusions can be misinterpreted. A lot of people with mental illnesses have difficulty with verbal expression, and sadly creativity can be seen as a sign of a disease. I think that it's really important for everyone in the mental health system to see clients as clients, people, they're not diseases, they're not illnesses, they're people dealing with struggles. That's one of the reasons I'm not so hip on the labeling things with schizophrenia and psychosis, saying that people have a disease rather than people are struggling with something. I have to say though that delusions, there's a line, and it's difficult to interpret because we don't know what reality is. I mean, we have perceptions, but we can't really say what an objective reality is. But there are people out there who have beliefs that really cause them struggles, and they really believe these things. I had a very good friend of mine who had a delusion that he or she was a drug addict. This person really believes it. This person's great. He or she is extremely intelligent, extraordinarily creative, and a great writer. In fact, he or she is in the process of writing a book right now. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is that it does occur. People can be delusional. Another good friend of mine, I was dating a man, and we were going out for a while, and then he said that he was Hitler one day. And I thought he was joking. We just kept going out, and he'd start saying, "Let's do the German goose walk," the little dance they do, and I just kind of play along until one day I saw that he had began really to get into this. He was writing about being Hitler. He wanted to dismember Jewish people, and I am so anti-racist, and I'm so against Nazis, but I was shocked. I couldn't believe what was going on. But that's the glory of it. Sadly, these great people can get terrible illnesses that really affects them. Delusions are serious business. It requires treatment, and it's just one of those things. Now, I have to agree with you that it's misinterpreted a lot. In my case, when I was younger, and I think I said this before, when I was misdiagnosed with psychosis, it seems like every little thing I said was misinterpreted as a delusion. I'm not really a big fan of antipsychotic medications because they were having cognitive dulling effects on me. When I said I didn't believe in them, my psychiatrist wrote it off as a delusion. Now, was that a delusion? No. It was a belief that conflicted with his beliefs, but, beliefs conflict all the time. Take a look into religion, take a look at the science. We're always disagreeing. It doesn't mean anyone's delusional. But then again, there are those people who do have delusions, and there are those people who need help. And, well, I guess what I'm trying to ask you is that, are you saying that it's not possible to have a delusion? Or are you saying that in about 50% of the cases it's misinterpreted? And, if I asked my friend right now, my first friend, who got treatment, she'd tell you she was delusional. She or he would tell you he or she is delusional. He or she would tell you to get treatment if you're having a delusion. I have another great friend who is under the influence of a drug, and he or she believes he could fly, or she could fly. He or she knows he was delusional. He or she got treatment, and he or she is a great person right now. He or she's in college. People dealing with mental health issues are all around, So, that's just what I wanted to say.